Now, our next step, what we're going to do is we're going to create our closure piece. So what I did here is I cut the fabric out and gave the dimensions, the measurements, yeah, in the description box below. So once you cut it out, you're going to fold in 1/4 of an inch on both sides of the fabric as shown here. And once you press it, you're going to fold it over. You're going to press it again. You're going to press it down. And then you're going to fold it over again, which is going to make the little loop closure. And actually I use Velcro for mine. You can use a snap or Velcro. And you're going to fold it over again. Now we're going to glue this down. We're going to glue the long sides just like we did throughout the whole project. So you're going to glue both sides as shown here. And then you're going to close it in. You're going to do this to both sides. Like I said again, you can use your finger, you can use a brush, whatever you want to use to spread the glue evenly. And that's what we're trying to do, just spread it evenly to make sure that we get it all the way to the end of the fabric. So when we close it, it won't open. Like I said, this is some really good glue, or you can use liquid stitch, whatever you want to use. Okay, again, and this time I put glue in the middle as well as on both sides as shown here. I spread it around. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to close that. I'm going to put side to side, close it as shown here. I lined up the sides, and there you have your little loop. We're going to repeat this same step to our belt loops. So once you cut out the fabric for your belt loops, you're going to same thing. I folded it in about 1/4 of an inch on both sides. I pressed it 1/4 of an inch on both sides. I pressed it, and I kind of eyeballed this. I didn't really use my measuring tape on this one, on my ruler. I didn't use it. And then I folded it in half again, lining up the sides, the open ends, lining them up. Then I folded it again like that, and I pressed it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to glue each side just like we did for the entire bag. This is a really good project. It was a good project for me. And again, you know me, every time I do a project like this or somebody requests one, I'm always, when you see this project go up, that means I am figuring it out while I go. So this is one of those, I figured it out while I went. I had no clue what I was going to do. All right. But I know I needed to create a no-sew for someone who doesn't own a sewing machine or don't sew at all, you know, and that's okay. That's what we're supposed to do. We figure it out to help someone else so they can create nice pieces and gifts for friends, family, or whoever they want to give it to. So again, you fold in each side as shown here, and I just use my fingers to press it down. And then we're going to add glue again, and we're going to close it in the middle. We're going to close it side to side. As shown here. Just watch me do it here and you'll see. And this time I put some more glue in the middle of the piece of fabric as well. Fold it over and meet end to end. And I just use my fingers again. I straighten it up to make sure it's lined up. And then I press it down. And what we're going to do, we do that for both loops. All right. And I kind of speeded up the video here since you already know the steps. I just wanted again to show you the process of what I did the first time so you can follow along with the second step on the second strap the same way, or belt loop. These are belt loops. And if we made a strap, we would actually make our strap the same way for a no-sew project. Again, your measurements will be in the description box below. And if you are interested in a crossbody fanny pack kit, let me know. Go to angiebstyle.com and go to the contact us, and in the subscription, in the subject line, say request a fanny pack crossbody kit. All right, there you go. So now that we've finished our loops, now we're going to go on to the next part of the bag. All right, so let's get started with the next part. So now you take one piece of your fabric, you take a pocket, and you put right sides together as shown here. You're going to glue this pocket on. You're going to put glue on both sides of the pocket and the bottom, because the raw ends of the fabric is still going to be faced towards the bottom, as shown here. About 1/4 inch of glue. You're going to spread it out really well. You're going to make sure that you get all these ends, because you don't want it to come loose or miss any spots. And like I said, this glue really holds well. So now you're going to place it, and this is actually the front and the back part of our bag, actually, like it's actually the front part. So you'll see as we make it, because the next piece of fabric, we're only going to have one pocket on this piece of fabric. Then we're going to take the other piece of fabric and we're going to add 2 pockets, one on each side, okay? Raw ends meeting raw ends, as I'm doing here. And these are right sides together. You're going to repeat the process of the gluing right around those pockets, just like we did the first pocket. So repeat that process, both sides and the bottom. I was looking at the pattern to make sure what side I wanted to face me when I open up the bag, because this is actually the inside of the bag, which you will see. So now what you're going to do is line this pocket up at the bottom, raw ends to raw ends, right side of fabric to right side of fabric. As shown here. You're going to repeat this process in your pocket. You're going to repeat this process to the other side of the bag, as shown here. You're going to line those up, make sure everything is lined up and neat. Again, I was looking to see which part of fabric I wanted to face me, face out when I open the bag. So now I put the glue on the sides and at the bottom, spread it out nicely, and you're going to lay it down, raw ends to raw ends, as shown here. Press it down. I use my fingers to press everything down, smooth everything out. See how you have the 2 pockets? All right, and this is the inside of our bag. There you go. See? A really nice bag. It's going to be really nice.